You say you want to be great. You say you want to leave a mark, to rise above the ordinary, to make your life mean something. But let me tell you the truth, straight and clear. Greatness does not show up at your doorstep for free. It's not a gift that is handed out because you wished for it. Greatness demands a price. And until you're ready to pay that price, you'll stay right where you are, stuck, waiting, repeating the same cycle over and over again. Think about it. You can't expect to reach a destination you've never been to while refusing to take the steps that lead you there. You can't expect to become someone extraordinary while living every day like everybody else. That's not how life works. Greatness doesn't move toward the lazy. It doesn't align itself with those who keep pressing the snooze button on their dreams. It doesn't stick around for the ones who love comfort more than growth. So let me ask you something. What have you been doing with your time? Are you showing up when you should, or are you still waiting for the right moment? Are you committed to the grind, or are you busy being the champion of excuses? Because let's be honest here, many people say they want success, but what they've truly mastered is the art of talking without acting. They're professionals at promising, but amateurs at delivering. You say you want to be the best, but when the alarm clock rings, do you get up ready to own the day, or do you roll over and make excuses for why you need another hour of sleep? You say you want to change your life, but are you putting in the late nights, the early mornings, the sweat, the focus, the relentless work? Or are you just hoping that life will feel sorry for you and hand you the reward anyway? Greatness doesn't respond to wishful thinking. It responds to action, to effort, to sacrifice. That's why so many people never reach it. They want the victory without the battle. They want the crown without carrying the weight. They want the reward without the discipline. But here's the truth. You can't skip the pain. You can't bypass the work. You can't cheat the process. And if you're not willing to go beyond what's comfortable, you'll stay stuck in neutral. Neutral is the enemy. Neutral means you're not going forward, but you're not going backward either. You're just there, waiting, existing, watching life pass you by. And while you stay stuck in neutral, someone else out there is pressing forward, running past you, snatching up the opportunities that could have been yours. You see, the road to greatness is not wide, it's narrow, and most people are not willing to walk it. That's why only a few rise. That's why only a few are remembered. Not because they were lucky, but because they paid the price most people refuse to pay. Now let's talk about mindset, because greatness doesn't start with your hands or your body. It begins in your mind. Before you lift the weight, before you write the plan, before you build the business, before you run the race, you have to decide in your mind that you will not settle, that you will push further, that you will rise higher. Yes, some people may call it selfish. Some may say you're too obsessed, too focused, too ambitious. But listen, there will be times when you must choose between fitting in with the crowd and standing alone for your dream. And if you choose the crowd, if you choose comfort, you'll never discover what you're truly capable of. You have to be willing to say, I don't just want this, I will fight for it. I will sweat for it. I will bleed for it if I have to. Because greatness doesn't come to those who want, it comes to those who do. Stop repeating empty phrases like a broken record. I want to be this, I want to be that, I want success, I want freedom. Wanting is not enough. Talking is not enough. You've said enough already. You've talked enough already. Now is the time to act. And here's the thing. No one is going to come and rescue you. Stop waiting for someone to carry you. Stop expecting the world to feel sorry for you. No one is going to do the push-ups for you. No one is going to run your miles for you. No one is going to hand you greatness. That's your work. That's your responsibility. And yes, it will hurt. Yes, it will cost you. Yes, it will demand everything you've got. But if you're willing to pay that price, the reward will be greater than anything you've ever imagined. This world we live in, it's full of distractions. Comfort is everywhere. Convenience is everywhere. We can order food with one click, stream entertainment instantly, and avoid hard work at every corner. And that's why fewer and fewer people know what it means to truly grind. But let me tell you something, it's still worth it. Self-sufficiency is still worth it. Sweat is still worth it. Effort is still worth it. Because when you earn something through hard work, through pushing yourself past your limits, the victory tastes different. It's not just a win, it's proof. Proof that you refuse to quit. Proof that you were stronger than your excuses. Proof that you didn't just talk about greatness, you became it. So ask yourself right now, are you truly ready? Are you prepared to stop talking and start doing? Are you willing to pay the price? Because if you are, then today can be the beginning of something new. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when life feels easier. Today. This is the truth. Every second counts. Every day counts. And every day you waste is a day you don't get back. Greatness is waiting, but it won't wait forever. So stop saying, I want. Start saying, I will. Start saying, I am. And then go prove it. Outwork your excuses. Outwork your fears. Outwork the version of yourself that keeps holding you back. Because in the end, the only thing standing between you and greatness is not the world. It's you. And if you're tired of being stuck, if you're tired of repeating the same empty cycle, if you're tired of watching your dreams slip away, then it's time. It's time to stop wishing. It's time to stop waiting. It's time to stop whining. It's time to rise. Greatness is not free, but it's possible. And it belongs to those who are ready to do what others won't. So here's my question for you. Are you ready to pay the price?
You know what I've noticed? People are amazing at convincing themselves why they can't. They say, I want success, I want freedom, I want to change my life, but when it's time to act, they turn into masters of excuses. It's like they've trained themselves to explain failure instead of fighting for victory. Let's be honest, you're not the best at chasing your dream yet. You're not the best at showing up consistently. But you know what you are the best at? Coming up with reasons why you didn't try, why you didn't finish, why you didn't show up. Some people can write a whole book filled with excuses, but they can't write a single chapter of their success story. Think about that. You can't step into a place you've never been if you're not willing to do things you've never done. You can't demand a new life while clinging to the habits that keep you stuck in the old one. You want change? Then you've got to change. It sounds simple, but it's one of the hardest truths people avoid. So here's the challenge. Get to the point in your mind where you say, enough is enough. Decide that from this day forward, you will not just be another face in the crowd, another excuse maker, another dreamer who never wakes up. Decide that you will become the person who shows up when others quit. Decide that you will not stop until you are living the life you once only imagined. That's what I call a competitive mindset. Not competing to crush everyone else, but competing with the old you. Competing with yesterday's version of yourself. Outworking the weaker parts of you that would rather take the easy way out. Because let's face it, if you don't fight your own excuses, they'll defeat you before the real competition even starts. Some people think that mindset is selfish. They think pushing harder makes you too obsessed. But the truth is, you cannot serve others, you cannot inspire others, you cannot provide for others if you've never learned how to fight for yourself first. If you stay weak, how will you ever help anyone else be strong? So yes, you need to be ruthless with your own excuses. You need to say, no more, not today, and then you've got to act like you mean it. You've got to rise earlier than you feel like, work harder than you planned, push further than you thought possible. And you've got to keep doing it, again and again, until discipline becomes who you are. Stop talking about what you're going to do and start doing it. Because excuses are nothing but reruns of the same old story. And aren't you tired of living the same story every day? Aren't you tired of pressing rewind on your life while everyone else is pressing play? It's time to flip the script. Do something today that makes the future version of you proud. Do something today that scares your excuses away. And I don't mean just once in a while. I mean every single day. Outwork them, outrun them, outlast them. And stop expecting an easy way out. Stop thinking someone is going to carry you to success. No one's coming. The world is not going to pause for you. Life is not going to bend its rules just because you're struggling. You have to bend yourself. You have to adjust. You have to rise above. I know what you're thinking, but it's hard. Yes, it's hard. That's the point. If it wasn't hard, everyone would have it. The struggle is what gives the victory its power. The pain is what gives the success its sweetness. The difficulty is what makes the breakthrough worth celebrating. So suck it up and do the work. Stop crying about how unfair it is. Stop waiting for someone to save you. Be your own savior. Be your own reason. Be your own strength. Because excuses don't pay bills. Excuses don't build dreams. Excuses don't leave legacies. Work does. Discipline does. Sacrifice does. Society today has trained us to love shortcuts. Click a button and it's done. Swipe a finger and it's delivered. But let me tell you, there is no app for greatness. There is no shortcut for mastery. There is no quick delivery for your dream. Sometimes you have to take the long road. Sometimes you have to climb the steep hill. Sometimes you have to run the extra mile alone in the dark while everyone else is sleeping. And while you're out there grinding, you realize something powerful. The work you do when no one is watching will speak louder than anything you ever say when the spotlight is on you. Look around. There are millions of people who want success, but only a handful will get it. Not because they're smarter, not because they're more talented, but because they refuse to quit. Because they outworked the ones who gave up. So what about you? Are you going to keep letting excuses rob you of your future? Or are you going to get up right now and start building the life you say you want? Time is moving whether you move or not. Every second, every minute, every hour that you waste is gone forever. The clock doesn't pause for your excuses. The world doesn't wait for your comfort. So why should you? Stop being predictable. Stop repeating the same cycle of failure. Stop being the same person you were yesterday. Surprise yourself. Do the impossible. Go beyond your own limits. Every time your mind says, I can't, you've got to fight back and say, watch me. Every time your body says, I'm tired, you've got to whisper, just one more step. Every time your excuses scream louder, you've got to shut them down with action. This is how you change. This is how you grow. This is how you outwork your excuses and become unstoppable. The truth is this, your future is waiting. Your greatness is waiting, but it will not wait forever. Either you grab it now or someone else will. So I ask you, what will you do today? Will you stay where you are, telling the same tired story? Or will you finally rise, crush your excuses, and take the first real step toward greatness? The choice is yours.
Stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending that you're giving your best when deep down, you know you're not even scratching the surface. You talk about strength, but you run the moment pain shows up. You want success, but the second life tests you, you fold, and then you wonder why nothing changes. Listen to me. Strength is not built in comfort. Strength is not born when everything is going your way. Real strength comes from the struggle. It comes from the nights when you're crying, but you keep going. It comes from the mornings when you're tired, but you get up anyway. It comes from the days when quitting whispers in your ear and you spit back, "Not today." You say you're tired? Good. Tired means you're moving. Tired means you're stretching yourself. Tired means you're not stuck in the same lazy cycle anymore. But don't you dare confuse tired with finished. You're not finished. You've got more inside you than you've ever shown. And here's the truth. Weakness will always try to seduce you. It will whisper, "Rest a little longer. Take it easy. Tomorrow is another day." But if you listen to that voice long enough, tomorrow will turn into next week. Next week will turn into next year. And before you know it, your life is gone and you've got nothing but regrets. Do you want regrets? Do you want to die knowing you had more inside but you never let it out? Do you want to look back at your life and realize you settled for average when greatness was screaming inside you the whole time? You've got to toughen up. You've got to stop being fragile every time something goes wrong. Life is going to hurt you. It's going to knock you down. It's going to embarrass you, humiliate you, break your heart, empty your pockets, and leave you on the ground gasping for air. And when it does, you've got two choices. Stay down and cry, or rise up and fight. Don't you dare stay down. Don't you dare let failure own you. Failure is not your enemy. It's your trainer. It's the coach that forces you to grow. It's the test that shows you what you're really made of. Every failure is a mirror. It shows you the truth about yourself. Some people run from that mirror, but the strong, the ones who rise, they face it head on. They say, "All right, I failed, but I'm still here. I'm still breathing. And as long as I'm breathing, I'm not done." So you failed? Good. That means you tried. That means you put yourself in the fight. That means you risked something. Failure doesn't disqualify you, quitting does. And let's get something straight. Life doesn't owe you a victory. Nobody owes you applause. Nobody owes you success. If you want it, you better be ready to bleed for it. Because greatness doesn't care about your feelings. Greatness doesn't care about your comfort. Greatness respects only effort. You're sitting around waiting for the perfect moment? There is no perfect moment. You're waiting for someone to believe in you? Believe in yourself first. You're waiting for the road to be easy? It never will be. The mountain doesn't shrink because you're scared of it. You climb it scared, or you stay at the bottom, period. And stop hiding behind weakness. Weakness is a state of mind. You weren't born weak. You've trained yourself to be weak by choosing comfort, by giving excuses, by surrendering every time life gets hard. But just like you trained yourself to be weak, you can train yourself to be strong. Every push-up, every step, every sacrifice, every decision to keep going builds muscle, not just in your body, but in your mind. Your mind is your battlefield. You lose there first before you ever lose in the real world. That's why most people never rise. They quit in their heads long before the fight even starts. But not you, not anymore. From this moment on, you fight in your mind first. You conquer your excuses there. You silence the voice of doubt there. You declare victory there, and then you bring it into reality. Stop saying, "I can't." That's a lie. What you really mean is, "I won't," because you can. You're just not willing to push yourself past the pain. But listen carefully. Pain is the doorway. Pain is the proof that you're on the right path. If it doesn't hurt, it doesn't grow you. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. So embrace the pain. Use it. Let it sharpen you. Let it build you. Stop running from it. Pain is temporary, but regret will last forever. Let me provoke you right now. Do you even deserve the greatness you keep asking for? Have you worked for it? Have you sweated for it? Or have you just wished for it? If you haven't given your all, stop calling it unfair when life doesn't hand it to you. The universe isn't punishing you. You're punishing yourself by refusing to do the work. So here's the call. You need to stop being soft, stop being fragile, stop waiting for easy. Life will not get easier. You must get stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to walk straight into the fire. Stop avoiding the struggle and start using it as fuel. Because one day, all the pain you're going through will turn into power. All the scars will turn into stories. All the battles will turn into victories. But only if you keep going. So get up. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming your parents, your boss, your past, your circumstances. None of that matters anymore. What matters is this moment, right here, right now. What will you do with it? This is not the time to be weak. This is not the time to cry about what didn't work. This is the time to rise, to fight, to prove that you're stronger than everything trying to break you. You want strength? Then earn it. Through sweat, through pain, through failure, through relentless, back-breaking, soul-shaking effort. Because in the end, strength isn't given. It's forged. And it's forged in the fire of struggle.
Enough waiting, enough wishing, enough talking. It's time to rebuild. It's time to rise. You've been sitting in the rubble of your excuses long enough, staring at the broken pieces of your life, hoping someone will come and put them back together for you. But no one's coming. This is your construction site. This is your project. This is your life. And if you don't build it, no one will. You want to know the truth? Life will break you down. Life will strip you of comfort, of security, of the illusion that things are always going to be easy. It will hit you with failure, rejection, betrayal, loss. It will drag you through hell, and that hell will not ask for your permission. But here's the secret. Hell is not the end. Hell is the test, and if you fight through it, hell becomes the foundation for your rise. Stop begging for doors to open. Kick them down. Stop waiting for opportunities to show up. Create them. Stop looking for rescue. Save yourself. You've already survived everything that was designed to destroy you. That means you're still here for a reason. And if you're still here, you've still got work to do. Listen closely. Rebuilding is not easy. It means sacrifice. It means putting the pieces back together when your hands are bleeding. It means carrying the weight when no one is cheering. It means sweating in silence while others laugh at your struggle. But you don't rebuild for applause. You rebuild for freedom, for strength, for legacy. And don't get comfortable just because you won once. Winning once means nothing if you quit afterward. Success is rented, and the rent is due every single day. You don't get to retire from growth. You don't get to stop because you had one good year. Life doesn't stop testing you, so you don't stop working. Let me provoke you. Are you living or are you just existing? Because existing means you wake up, you breathe, you move around, and then you die. Living means you fight. Living means you take ownership. Living means you wake up with purpose and go to bed exhausted from chasing it. You've been through pain? Good. That means you're alive. You've been rejected? Good. That means you tried. You failed? Good. That means you're still in the game. Stop acting like these things disqualify you. They are the very qualifications that make you worthy of victory. No champion ever stood on a stage without first standing in the ashes of defeat. You think greatness is smooth? It's not. It's jagged. It's sharp. It cuts you, but it also shapes you. The grind will wound you, but it will also define you. That's the price. And if you're too afraid of pain, then forget about greatness, because it will never belong to you. But if you're willing to endure, if you're willing to sweat, to sacrifice, to fight, to fail, and to rise again, then greatness is yours for the taking. Stop looking back. The past is over. You can't rebuild yesterday. You can only build today. And if you waste today staring at yesterday, tomorrow will be lost too. Keep moving forward, step after step, brick after brick, day after day. That's how you rebuild. That's how you rise.
And don't misunderstand me. This isn't about pretending everything's fine. It's about fighting when everything is not fine. It's about saying, yes, I'm hurt, but I'm still standing. Yes, I'm tired, but I'm still moving. Yes, I'm scared, but I'm still fighting. That's rebuilding. That's rising. You are the architect of your destiny. You are the builder of your life. Stop handing that responsibility to others. Stop blaming circumstances. Stop blaming the economy. Stop blaming your upbringing. Stop blaming your past. Those things shaped you, but they don't own you. You own you. So take ownership, put on your hard hat, grab your tools, start laying the bricks of discipline, start pouring the cement of sacrifice, start raising the walls of focus, and watch as your life takes shape again. Not because it was handed to you, but because you built it with your own two hands. And yes, it will be hard. Yes, it will be lonely. Yes, it will break you down to your knees, but you're not staying on your knees. You're getting back up every time. Every setback is a setup for a stronger comeback. Every fall is a chance to rise higher. Every wound is proof that you were in the fight. So what are you waiting for? Permission? Approval? Comfort? Forget it. Life doesn't give out permission slips. It gives out opportunities disguised as struggle. If you can survive the struggle, you earn the success. This is your moment, right here, right now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Now. Do you hear me? Now. Rise up, rebuild, push forward, conduct your business, and don't you dare stop until your life reflects the greatness inside you. Because when it's all said and done, no one will remember the excuses you made. They will only remember the work you did. They will only remember the fire you carried. They will only remember the legacy you built. So I leave you with this. Don't quit. Don't settle. Don't back down. Fight your future. Rebuild your life. Rise into your greatness. And when the world asks who you are, you look it in the eye and say, I am unstoppable.